Hey there everyone, welcome to Filmy Stuff. Yes, we're Filmy Stuff right now. No more film trailer reaction because I've realized I don't really do trailer reactions as much. I am into every single part of filmmaking, not just trailers. So why call it film trailer reaction when everything is filmy here? So in this channel, you'd get to see everything that goes around in Bollywood. The box office, the hits, the flops, the major movies coming out this month and all that stuff. So every Friday, you guys would know what movies are coming out in the theaters closest to your home. So there you go. Today, what we're gonna do is count down the top 5 flops of the year, and this is all regarding the box office numbers. Last video we did, it was my personal opinion about movies that were the best and the worst of this year, but this time it's all about the box office collection it did, not regarding if I like the movie or not. And weirdly enough, the movies that are the worst are that got the least amount of box office, and that were the failures of the box office are the ones that I didn't really like this year. And here we go. Number 5 of the flops is Hamari Adhuri Kahani. Unfortunately, it's a flop. And unfortunately, it's also a bad story. And unfortunately, Vidya Balan and Imran Hashmi's acting have gone wasted here because you cannot deal with a bad script like this one and get away with it. So Hamari Adhuri Kahani was made in a sum of 45 crores Indian rupees and got in the box office around 34 to 35 crores, which is around a 10 crore loss here. And it's really weird to see that coming from a Bhatt campaign. Mahesh Bhatt wrote the film after a long time. He came into the writing suits and he gives us a bad story. So I cannot be mad why it is a flop. But it's not that big of a flop considering to the number 1 I have down there. Number 4 is Phantom. It's a Kabir Khan directed film, Katrina Kaif in it, Saif Ali Khan in the movie. The movie was made in a budget of 70 crore, which is, I find, very huge for a Katrina Kaif movie, but it's a Kabir Khan directed movie and he just gave Bajrangi Bhaijaan before this release. So 70 crore, the production house probably thought, oh, that's not that bad because he just gave us a 300 crore, so there has to be a buzz. But this script failed. The script wasn't engaging, the movie wasn't engaging, people weren't looking forward to seeing this movie. They weren't at all hyped about this film. So it earned 50 crores, even though it had a kind of decent start for a Saif Ali Khan movie. But I feel like if you're gonna make a movie and Saif Ali Khan is not the person that would give you the 100 crores, you should stick with a tighter budget. And I'm sure, but it's not even Saif's fault. The script failed, the story failed. Nothing anyone can do about anything when a story fails. Even a movie like Jai Ho, because the story wasn't that powerful, it didn't run. It didn't run as much as it should have, considering it's a Salman Khan movie. And see Bajrangi Bhaijaan, it's like the second most liked movie, and it's a Salman Khan star. And why is it that good? Because the story itself was good. So story and box office and stars need to have a connection all together. And Bajrangi Bhaijaan was one of the best movies of this year, and that's why it ran this much. And Phantom, unfortunately not. So Phantom is number 4 in the list. Number 3, Shamit. I have to take away the wording I said about the movies that I didn't like. I actually liked Shamit a lot. But it made a huge loss. It was made in a budget of 45 crores, and that's okay because Dhanush is a great South star and Amitabh Bachchan is one of the greatest stars. But I feel like the budget needed to be tighter here. The budget needed to be around 20 crores and the promotions needed to be bigger if it's a 45 crore movie. It kind of earned around 22 crores and I feel like the reason behind it is because we got to see a lot of Bollywood movies, like what it is to be in the backstage or behind the scenes of Bollywood, and that's why it didn't run. But it was a very powerful story. I loved it. I watched it in a plane actually coming to Canada, and I loved the movie. I was even crying at the end. Okay, but it flopped, so for the producers too. But epic movie, if you guys didn't see it, please go ahead and see it. I highly encourage this movie to be seen. And then you can be like, oh shit, I missed it. Number 2. Shonda. Shonda was actually a hefty budget of 65 crore and only earned back 42 crores of it. And that is a gamble that people said that Phantom Films and Karan Johar was making into producing this high budget film, because they didn't think it could earn back that much. Even though Vikas Bahl just gave 100 crore on Queen, Heather, what came out of Shahid Kapoor, Alia Bhatt has a great track record. Everything went into place, but as people said, the script was lazy, the storytelling was lazy, and hence it failed in the box office. And number 1 on the flop list, Bombay Velvet. Ranbir Kapoor, Anushka, Karan Johar star, directed by Adhuri Kahi, and this movie was made in a budget of 100 to 110 crores. This movie is a massive dream that Adhuri Kahi saw, and he really wanted to portray this into the celluloid, or put this into the celluloid, and he made this huge set in Sri Lanka, and all that hype went around. Oh, there's gonna be this is gonna be that, this is what I've put in on. All that shit went into it, and what people got is a piece of crap. I'm sorry if you like this movie, but this movie wasn't all that good. This movie was a boring ass movie, and it brought back 22 crores, whereas the budget was 110. I think Adhuri Kahi needs to, I think this was more of a reality check for Adhuri Kahi, where he went like, oh, you know, because it's India, people didn't like this movie. Because it's me, people didn't like it. No, if a movie is good, people are gonna like it no matter what. Those are the flops of the year, from 5 to 1. And Shamit being there is the one that's unfortunate. This is it for the flops of the year. Tune back for the hits of the year on my next video on the filmy stuff in this channel. Please dislike if you didn't like anything, and subscribe to my channel even if you didn't dislike. And please, please, please come back for the hits of the year on my next video. Peace.